Okay, so I guess I should explain what's going on, especially if this ends up going on YouTube. So first of all, for people watching in the future on YouTube, this is Roxie. She might be joining for a good portion of the stream. But about, what was it? About a week ago, maybe 5 or 6 days ago, I did a collaboration with Anna Cramling and a bunch of other chess streamers, Botez sisters, Nemo, Alessia, and we played this game called Garctic Phone. And it wasn't really supposed to be a competitive game. It's like a drawing game, kind of like Pictionary meets telephone. And I really struggled with it. We gave each other prompts to draw, and it was a big struggle for me. But anyway, we played like a competitive version with points, and I failed to draw accurate pictures. I also failed to like guess what other people drew. So as a result, I didn't get enough points, and we had some wager that the higher scoring players would get to choose the profile picture on chess.com of the lower scoring player. So it turned out that Anna Cramling got to choose my new profile picture on chess.com. And of course, she sent me this image to replace what used to be my beautiful face. And because my profile picture is now a cow, I feel obligated to play the cow opening. I guess I'm going all in. I'll be playing the cow opening in every single game today in Title Tuesday, regardless of my opponent, whether it's like a FM or if it's Hikaru. It'll be embarrassing if I end up playing one of the higher rated GMs. Okay, Roxie doesn't want to witness this. But for those that don't know the cow opening, I posted a video on YouTube earlier today featuring one game I played the cow. But it's basically an opening where, first of all, it's an opening that Anna Cramling, I think, just invented, where you play e3, d3, bring the knights to b3 and g3, and then put the bishops on d2 and e2. So it's a purely system-based opening, which means I can play it as white and as black. Now, of course, the opponent might try and disturb my beautiful cow, and if that's the case, then I'll have to adjust. Hey, it's ANGUS CARLSEN, the goat of all cows. What if I get to play the cow against Magnus?
Finally, I am home when you are streaming.
I mean, if you think about it, cows are probably more powerful than goats, right? I think I would be pretty bullish on that fact. Has Magnus ever encountered the cow opening? I don't think he really plays people that are capable of playing the cow. Moo. Okay. Yeah, I have to be careful not to have like muscle memory take over. So the cool thing is I could pre-move here and wait, opponent's playing the hippo. It's a cow versus a hippo. Do I play this move? I guess. Okay, cow opening completed. Now I can focus on trying to fix my position. Also, construction just started outside my door. I'm gonna be right back. Am I already losing a pawn? It might be. H4 is actually kind of weak. All right, let's play. Man, let's play this. This is such a bad position. I want my knight on f3 where it belongs. Okay, I have some idea of bishop g5. Let's start with... I have f4 as well. Opponent's ready to queenside castle. Let's start with bishop g5. The idea is to get the knight to c4. Like, I'm down a pawn, but it's not so bad. Have this move. I'm literally undoing the cow of this first game. My knight had no purpose there. And black played well to restrict it. But I'm finding a new purpose in life. Up on time, which is nice. Yeah, if anything, hopefully I can milk my time advantage. F6 is maybe coming. I'm literally undoing all the moves. Bishop h3 is the move I want to play. Bishop h3 will continue to harass the queen. And I still have castling rights on the queen side, which is nice. If queen g4, I trap the queen. Let's start with this. And b5 is slightly annoying. I sack and queen f4 in some cases. It depends where the queen goes. If f6, I triple fork. That would be sweet. Like ice cream. Yeah, I have to turn it into milk and then turn it into ice cream. What to do though? A4. Yeah, might as well. The rook is actually well placed on A file. If b4, I bring the knight back to c4. Yeah, I don't mind opening things up. In this move now. The cow is turning into a giga cow. Look at my rook. Bishop's pinned. I'm up almost a minute now. Queen's ready to come in too. Still trying to calculate things. Opponent's frozen. Yeah, king b8, I play this move. Queen a6 is now an idea. I have knight takes f7, doesn't quite work. Maybe take. I can take everything. How to do this? I think we trade everything. Oh! I was not expecting knight takes. But I think it's still okay. Yeah, I messed up. Ah. Check there. How do I save the knight? Have to play this. Wait, I have this move now. Hmm. Let's go. There we go. Let's go. Okay. Oh, almost let that one slip. Okay. Back over 2,600. Undefeated so far. Not the prettiest of games, but okay. I'm not going 0 out of 11. It's a success. Okay, I'm playing Matlakov. Like, we've played serious games against each other in the past, but is he prepared for the cow? Yeah, already playing. Man, knight g6 is such a sad move to play. This h4 move. Oh, this feels so wrong to do. I can't complete my development, or maybe now I can? Always play f6. Okay, this cow has had a rough upbringing, but it's entering the middle game. Not the worst thing ever. At least I'm not down material. Maybe f5 at some point. Yeah, that's a good move. Take, take, take. I take first, and then play f5. So I actually won material there. But white has positional compensation. This move. b4 comes. And this move? No. And this is really the best I could ask for. Yeah, casting queenside still doesn't look that great, but especially now. a6. I think I'm trying to... if I queenside castle, there. It feels so wrong, but I want to play this and yeah, so I have this and knight c5. A b file opens though. If I play f5 first, doesn't really do much. So yeah, the idea is to play knight c5. Maybe even like b6. I really want to play f5. Or trade queens. E4 is no longer hanging. Take king b8. Play this move. Probably not. Trying to stay alive here. Opposite color bishop position. Down a pawn. White has two passers. You know what I want? What I really, really want? Ah, okay. I survived a long time. Made it to the end game. The cow lived a good life. What to do? I wonder if I ever had any chances that game. Game review. Oh no, my cow. Okay, there's probably not going to be a long break. 78% accuracy. White was always better that game. But there is a point where I was only 1.8-ish. Life goes on. Only a point behind Magnus now. Thank you, Onyx the dog. Okay, new game. We'll start with D3 this time. Pre-move. D3, knight D2. Try and at least get the opening played quickly. Play A4. Learn my lesson from the past. Okay, cow opening achieved. Maybe I'll play C3 and queen C2. It's one way to develop. And then probably go for E4. Yeah, this actually isn't so bad. The opponent didn't really try and punish me so much. I could play C4. There's an idea to play C4, D4, C5. Center might close down. Yeah, again, the knight's restricted. Like, it's an issue with the cow with pawns on B6 and G6. I have to live with it. Maybe this move. Or do I play maybe C5 first? Positional sacrifice. To open up the bishop. Have to let the cow roam free. Yeah, this is interesting because I'm down a pawn, but I have the better structure. Gotta play F3 to support. And like all these pawns on the queen side for black are a little bit weak. I have simple ideas of bishop E3 and rook C1. I mean, we might see like knight D7, bishop F8. I could start with bishop B5. Not the craziest thing ever. Because here I'm calculating here, throw in the check and then go back. C6 is also playable. Yeah, I'd rather keep the check open for later. Maybe rook C1 first. Yeah, I can definitely work with this position. H4, H5 has some idea. Yeah, that's actually a good move. Bishop C4. If I take... Not seeing exactly what to do here. Take there and... Maybe I'll play this. Yeah, the knight would much rather be here. Very reluctant. I was reluctant to allow the double pawns, but if the knight comes to C3, then D5 could be accessible. So I'm still down a pawn. Now we both have ugly pawn structure on the queen side. Looks like the pattern that you might see on a cow. Okay, I could win back the pawn now. Takes. Do allow rook d2. D2. Go for it. Not sure about it though. Take the thing. At least I have an active rook. And knight c3 probably coming. I have this idea too, perhaps. Allowed rook c8. But maybe it's okay. Hmm. No.
Hi Eric, it's about time I resubbed.
Hello.
Moo.
It's still all over. Pawn's very low on time. Do I play for a win here? We should just be drawing. Zugzwang. Not quite though. Okay, I'll offer draw. What? Draw. Okay. I somehow survived that. That was a long game. Oh man. I'll take the draw. I should be losing around here. The two versus one. But Black's pawns got disconnected. Playing Sinkfield. Probably not Rex. Okay. Pre-move this. Wow. The 4 pawns attack. Yeah, this is probably one of the scariest things for a cow to encounter. Can I play knight here? Actually, it looks playable. So I am happy to trade off a couple minors. There. Bishop's a bit more active. I could have played bishop g5 too. If I take... Yeah, this actually looks very reasonable. Castle next. I mean, white still has more space, but this pawn blocks the bishop. I have good control over g5. If white pushes, then the king can get a little bit more airy. Rookie 8 ideas. And d4 can be a target too. Knight e4 is probably a good move. Guess I'll start with... d6 is an issue. I play there. Yeah, maybe it's still not good. Can I center fork? No. Take. Okay, let's try this. So if knight takes bishop, I take back with queen. c5, I think I sack. Like if white wins a pawn, can I take here? g4, bishop e6. Looks so risky, but I don't see anything completely wrong with it. So yeah, we could trade queens in kind of a weird way. Oh, not to mention, g4 I have queen e7 too, counterattacking the bishop. Which is maybe even better for black. Okay, I think I've survived the worst of the opening. And now I should have a better bishop too. Like white's light squares are really weak. d5 is kind of scary. And do I play a take? A d5 makes a lot of sense. There. Thinking queen e7. It looks crazy to like abandon these things, but I hit the bishop. If we trade bishops, I take with check, I take back, and it still looks fine for black. If the bishop moves, I take and we trade. Bishop e6 comes with tempo. Maybe even bishop e4. Have to watch out for bishop d6. Let's start with this. The rook e8. Yeah, rook e1, I play rook e8. I think. I probably want to play f5 soon. Yeah, so white establishes a strong bishop post, but I can do the same. A2 is randomly hanging. B6. I can play this and then take. Also threatening mate. If I take, I might be threatening a5 with 4th rank pin. This bishop, it looks pretty, but it's not really doing much. Just a decoration. And this bishop is doing a bit more. There's a question how to bring my queens back to the king side. Okay, time's looking good. Imagining if rook d2, I get the queen to f3. Queen c4 is a move. Should be okay, though. Yeah, I just have to watch out for the back rank tricks and sacrifices. And that move I didn't see coming. I have this move threatening this. Oh no, my pawn. Still threatening this. Let's calculate takes. Looks fine. Yeah, this bishop, it's utterly too strong. Okay. Another win with the cow. Let's go. 2.5 out of 4. So on a plus score. I'm still up rating for this tournament too. I started the tournament at 25.99. So yeah. Gaining rating with such an opening. Okay. Oh, playing down. Here we go. Wait, is there sound? Sound. Here we go. Yeah, let's start with a4 or a5. Still put the knight there. And yeah, I can't develop without losing the pawn. So e4 to start. I did lose the tempo playing e3, e4, but trying to make the most of it. And d5 is probably a good move. I take. A bishop might take. Wow. It's already a little bit questionable. Bishop c3. Idea this and this. Also pressuring e4. Scared about knight e8. Maybe it's okay though. It's calculating knight e8, bishop e2 is not happening. Yeah, I think I've achieved a reasonable position. Like, black has a small space advantage with e5 pawn, but nothing too annoying. My bishops will hopefully find some happiness. Yeah, so now I'm threatening to win the piece. Bishop, oh, f5 is now a threat. And that was a good move. I play this. And then f5, bishop, g5. Maybe this. Yeah, let's just offer some trades. Interesting. Yeah, knight f4 may be coming. Knight d4 may be coming too. Have to play very patiently here. Take, take, take. Yeah, it's a bit passive. c6, not so expected. H. Really not sure what to do though. Queen c1. Let's create the battery. Try knight e4. Black's really been holding off on playing f5. Now I should probably take that. Knight e2. A lot of knight maneuvering. So now offering the trade of bishops. I'm feeling okay here. Rook e2. Queen d2 first. How to do this? Queen d2, rook c1, I guess. Scared about the bishop coming here. That's so weakening. So f5, queen c4 perhaps. If it takes, I take on f7 first with check. F takes queen h4 or queen c4. Threatening this now. Threatening this and this. Okay, now my queenside's solid. Black's bishop isn't so happy threatening this. Knight h4 also was a move there. That was a nice buffet of pawns. You gotta stay focused. I'm trying to apply the advice I was saying earlier about converting winning endings. Just gotta stay super focused, be aware of the opponent's counterplay. Speaking of counterplay, I don't think that works. So I control b2. Okay, let's go. 3.5 out of 5. I've far surpassed my own expectations for this tournament. I was scared about going 0 out of 11, so I'm grateful to be here. Cow is too strong. Grazing on those pawns, yeah. So who has 3.5? Kamsky has 3.5. What if I play Kamsky? Do I disrespect the famous legend?
Moo.
Jeffrey also. Okay, playing an IM. Who is this? Not sure who this is. Okay. Okay, I'm happy to see G3. It's a less confrontational opening. No, White's trying to be confrontational though. So maybe, is this where I go for... I don't like h5 because h4 just kills my fun. So maybe I go for e5. Maybe I castle. And then e5 eventually. Take. Let's play knight c8. It's not comfortable. e5, take. Okay, so my plan is if this I take. And at least I have the e5 square for the knight. h6 is probably coming in most of these lines. But maybe it's playable. That's really the goal, is to get a playable position. Oh, I'm losing a pawn though. Take, bishop f6. How playable is this position? c6. Maybe f6. That's really not pretty. Bishop d6. Take. Regretting my life decisions here. I'll play this. Can't spend so much time. Maybe queen. Okay, let's start with this. If h6, I have g5. I want to play queen e8 and at least try and pressure the pawn. c6 restricts the knight and the bishop. And this knight's so bad though. Bishop e4. So I free the e7 square for the knight. Okay, now the plan is bishop f7. I don't think I can get away with playing g5. Okay, I could play h6 here. Maybe knight b6. Idea of this and this. This is terrifying. Yeah, I'm probably losing material. Although 95 will come with counterplay. Maybe. Yeah, so 95 immediately. I was expecting knight takes, but rook takes is also possible. Bishop e6. I think I just want to take and play knight f7. Or maybe knight f7 immediately. It's actually a useful square for the knight. Control some key squares. Take the knight now, probably. E5's maybe coming. Okay, so setting up queen c5 and rook e8. So rook d7, I play queen c5 and then rook e7. Knight guards potential pawn pushes. Yeah, f6 could be a problem. Oh, that's a great move. Have this move. Going after this. I also unleashed the rook, so now I am threatening to take, maybe. One back the pawn. Queen f4, I have knight h4. We trade, then I'm hitting both pawns. Take this. Check. Feels like puzzle rush. King takes its mate. King here, its mate. Yeah, queen f2 is coming regardless. Okay, let's go. The cow prevails. Oh, the cow is becoming stronger and stronger. Got my first upset victory with a cow. No mercy. Except in the opening a little bit, because I played the cow. But no mercy in the middle game. On Kamikaze, yeah. Yeah, I just had to... I think one thing about the cow is... Like, it's a bad position, but you have to be grateful for what you have. Like, I had bad pieces, but if you exercise gratitude towards them, then sometimes that's the best way to make the most of them. I'll be playing someone pretty good next game. I don't want to play Kamsky, though. I'm hoping I don't play anyone who like will get offended, but we'll see. It's the nature of playing the cow. Duda has 4.5. Hans has 4.5. I play the cow against Hans. Kamsky too. And Draken. Well, there's a lot of big names with 4.5. I wish there was Zen mode so I could just hide the identity of my opponent. Oh man. Are there games still going? Oh, okay.
Woohoo.
New game starting. Thank you, Rasikal. Here we go. Try and get the opening over with quickly. Yeah, they've... Okay, so I learned my lesson from earlier. I'm going to start with h6. And then, in this case, the knight develops to c6. Maybe start with b6 and then c6. Yeah. It's the modified cow because opponent was too afraid of the normal cow. And now this move. Okay, now can I go for e5? E5 take. Let's go for e5. d5 knight b8. Okay, now I'm undoing the cow. Oh man. Bishop g4 though. Okay, this castling does not combine well with h5, and now I'm ready to bring my knight to a normal place. Don't mind taking. Maybe this first. Keep the pressure against c4. And bishop g5 also possible. I also don't mind the double pawns. There's some annoying knight b5. I have knight c8. Yeah, maybe this is better to reposition to e7. Thank you, Rasikal. There. I don't really want to start with this. Keeping some tension. Oh, I allow queen b5. Can treat this as a gambit, maybe. Queen b5, queen d7 is interesting. Okay, I should probably castle. f4 maybe coming. Yeah, maybe I should take. And then knight takes. I play queen d7 here. Nah, I'll probably have to do this. Down a little bit of time, but position still looks playable. I do queen h3, king g2 is expected. What to do? Should probably play a6 sooner rather than later. b5. b6 is interesting too. a5. I have f5. I'm giving the e4 square though. But maybe I get the d4 square eventually. Applying pressure. Idea Queen F8. Very, very tense position. This rook wants to come in. I take. Wow, so take there. I can take and play rook f4. Knight takes. It's just this. It's heating up. I was looking for the stalemate trap. Oh, what to do? If I can sack both the rooks forcingly, it would be stalemate. But unfortunately, it takes, so queen just gets traded. Good game. What a good fight. And it still felt like I had chances towards the end. I should play king g7 as a safer move. Hold on to the c7 pawn. What a game. Okay. 4.5 out of 7? Still a plus score. Oh, playing Rustemov. Okay. There we go. I played Rustemov so many times in Title Tuesday. Never played the cow opening against him though. Attack a pawn. Okay. Discouraging h5. I think I just castle here. Yeah, maybe we'll get some, like another King's Indian position. Like if I play e4, I guess cow is like most similar to King's Indian. I had this structure a few times. I mean, my knight really makes no sense on b3. I'd love to justify it somehow, but it's difficult to do. This is going to be very similar to the previous game. I have this move, and then bishop g4 should be coming soon. Forced to trade the light squared bishops. Yeah, I don't think I can sack there. So let's take... And I could play knight c4, bishop e7. Maybe I'll play this first. There's h3 as well. Yeah, maybe h3. The idea is to prevent h4, h3 from black. And now I'll play this. Go for this. So I'm imagining takes, and my knight can come to d5 perhaps. Knight should probably come back here. I do allow f5. A knight here I could take and then win h5. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to take and open the bishop. Maybe it's playable. Take and then f4. It's interesting. If knight takes, I have this idea again. And this square is very valuable. Alright, we're going to see an exchange sack. Have knight here. I actually kind of like the position now. I'm getting a reasonable position against the Grandmaster with the cow. Okay, a5, no. Problem is still knight d4 is looming. Rook here. I gotta move quicker. Yeah. Knight d4 is probably coming. Queen can slide over. And I'm not getting forked. My king should probably be maybe on h1. I do apply pressure to e5. I'm not sure where this rook wants to be. Maybe e1, go for f4. Or maybe I can reposition the knights as well. Yeah, idea to play knight c d5. And bishop's still out of play. But it does restrict my idea with f4. Maybe there's some ideas of knight f5 eventually. I should probably shift back to the a file or c file. Wow. G5. So king. So I'm turning knight f6 check. F4 would be insane. Maybe I take. And this. I wasn't sure there. My queen's a bit stuck. Queen is very stuck. Just want to trade knights. Knight a1's a funny move. Draw. Wow. Go. Let's go. Oh, the cow is so powerful. 118 moves. Okay. That's an item off the bucket list. Ah. Defeating a Grandmaster with ah. That was such a crazy game. It's a very difficult ending to defend with a 1 second increment. Oh man. Getting my cardio in for today. Yeehaw. Thank you, Smooth Bread. Oh. Yeah, someone clip it and send it to Anna Kramling. This position was so confusing too. I was so close to flagging, like so many occasions. Also, it's break time. Much needed break. Like it seems so close to checkmate, but I had like less than 4 seconds here. And the king always seemed to have a square. Like I wanted to check. Like the bishop was key in preventing checkmates. And then the king escaped. And around here I thought I was gonna lose. But then somehow I won the bishop. But even here, like it's scary. Did I miss a fork around? I missed the fork. I had knight c6. The pawn was more appetizing. Yeah, such a weird imbalance. Like no pawns on the board. Rook and 2 knights versus rook and 1 knight. How close were we to the 50 move rule? So 81 was the last capture. Yeah, my opponent would have had to survive another 13 moves. So he was really close, actually. If the game reached move 131, it would have auto-claimed 50 move rule. Okay. I've passed expectations. I think I've tied my previous Title Tuesday score from a week or two ago. Ah, yeah, the 50 move rule. If you move 50 times, the game ends in a draw. It's never been applied, though. Okay, trying to catch up to Fabiano. I'm only a point behind Magnus Carlsen. I have 5.5 out of 8. He has 6.5 out of 8. Wow. Also a point behind Hikaru. Let's go. Okay. Oh, playing Kamsky. Oh, it's emote only. Okay. He's also streaming. I wonder what his reaction will be. Oh, man. Okay. Maybe here's where I go for this h5 idea. But he'll play h5 himself. He's just playing a normal setup. Yeah, let's play... Ooh, new idea. Knight e4. Do I dare venture into new territory? Maybe just castle first. And then knight e4. c3 first. Kamsky is one of the great positional players of our time. Bishop f3. Okay, never mind. He's handling this very appropriately. Let's play knight e4. Let's see what happens here. Okay. I just hope he's not too insulted by my opening choice. I could play a3. There. F4 is also a move. Yeah. How to do this? Like the structure is not great. Play this move. Maybe b3 coming. b4 is a move. b4 doesn't work though. Hmm. I really want to just leave the knight there and then recapture. Is there any way to get away with that? Like f5? Take, f6? YOLO. Leaving the knight there. We're going to make it fancy. If takes, I have a bunch of pawns. This didn't really work at all. But we'll still try and make it work. So I'm only down a knight for a pawn. I'm down a little bit of time too. Could take with a rook maybe. Maybe leave the tension. So I have 2 pawns for the piece. He's taking initiative though. Queen d3 maybe. Ah, I at least wanted to set up the stalemate trick. Oh, did I have chances that game? Oh, it felt really close. After such a crazy opening too. I was probably the craziest position out of the opening I got this tournament. To just sack a piece on d4 like that. It wasn't even like that bad. I got a decent amount of compensation. That was a fun game though. Can't be too upset. But did I have any chances? Also, what is Kamsky saying about the game?
Eric is having a lot of fun today.
I got just so low on time. Eric's having some fun today, I guess. Okay. Not the worst quote ever. There we go. Okay, playing down. Let me try and finish strong. I am getting a decent feel for the opening. At least in terms of move order ideas. I know this e5 idea. I'll probably go for e5 again. It's not easy for white to actually punish, despite following opening principles. Yeah, do I play a5? I think a5 actually makes some sense. Preventing white from playing a5. And now, just not sure. Maybe I'll complete the cow. And now do I go for this e5 idea? Maybe I just wait. Maybe c6. I'll take it slowly. c5, let's go back. d5, e5. All right, there's a funny line. e5, f5. Just closing everything down. Holy cow. If white takes on passant, then I can breathe a little bit. Yeah, that's a good move probably. h5 is maybe coming, so let's hunker down. Maybe go for b6. I'd love to prepare g5, but I think white's quicker to get in g4. And yeah, I'm going to have to... I mean, I have knight h6. I can also take and play knight h6, which is interesting. Let's go for that. It seems ridiculous to like open the king side in such a way, but I have the f5 square now. I have bishop h4. So the idea is to get this knight to f5, which then would control g7. Yeah, I was calculating queen h5, but I think this defends everything. Like, it covers all the potential targets in the position, because queen h5 hits this and this. But now I have knight f5. And now the bishop can maneuver too. Yeah, this is turning from what was a small baby calf into like a hopefully soon to be raging bull. Bishop g6. Man, it's still very tense. A lot of things happening here. Bishop takes or... Actually not sure. Maybe bishop takes. Offer the bishop trade. So I have b6. b6 is double-edged. I think I'll play it. Because it does open up the rook to defend as well. And b3 could be a target, d4 could be a target. Yeah, that's logical. So do I take? It feels wrong to take. But maybe I should. Bishop wasn't doing much. Rook here. Okay, so at least giving the rook some purpose. If here I play here king g2, take, and then win g4. So we might see bishop f2, yeah. Take. Maybe rook b4. So now with g4, I take on d4. Queen b8. There's queen e8 as well. G5. Let's go for this first. It's kind of passive, but what else to do? Okay, now at least we're shifting focus. Queen b1 to e4 is idea. I was just calculating this. So we're threatening queen e4 now. That's such a panic move. Should not have traded queens. That's not good. Oh no, my cow. Good move. Man, I had a good position too. What to do? Yeah, not enough. Okay. It's a sad ending. I mean, I could have taken a draw. It felt like a position to fight for more. Yeah, queen f3, for some reason I didn't see coming. And then I completely freaked out. Yeah, it's hard to leave the queen on e4 because it seems like white wants to take, but I guess in these situations, then at least I'm threatening e3. Okay, good game. Welcome back to Gary. I'm still up 16 points of rating. I started the tournament at 25.99. So we have one more game. If I win, I'll finish with like a par score. All right, here we go. E3 92. I could pre-move like the whole cow, but I have to watch out for bishop g4 sometimes. What's my theory? Castle, probably. Okay, let's go for e4. Because if d4, maybe I can get away with a4. That, okay, we take back. So I'm hitting the, never mind. Yeah, this cow is getting kicked around. But okay, maybe I can play like, yeah, knight f3, bishop e3. It's somewhat normal development. Knight f5 ideas later. c3, I guess black wants to play knight e6. So what about a4? Because a6 I take and there's a pin. Otherwise, I'm trying to undermine the structure and chisel away a little bit. We might see bishop d7, which, or that move. Okay, let's take. a5 probably coming, or not. All right, so knight f5. I feel like it's an opening success. Oh, I missed takes and queen d7. I have rook a6 though, so maybe it's not so bad. Because the queen can't take because it's tied down to defending the bishop. Do I go full ham and just sack and attack? It's an interesting concept. Like, the rook is actually very useful here. I want to activate the bishop too. So I could start with this. Offering the trade. So I don't mind if the queen comes to e4. Now, wow. Take. And there's knight g3. There's queen f3. There's also takes. Maybe takes and queen g4. So threatening rook f6. Not sacking immediately, but maybe threatening this as well. There's also ideas like if the queen defends, I could take the bishop and then play bishop g5, perhaps. And there's also bishop e3, which... Oh, there's bishop a3 as well. Wait, bishop a3? How does black not lose? Yeah, because the queen's tied down to defending the bishop because I'm pinning the pawn and rook hits the bishop. If h5, at the very least I take the queen, take the rook. At the very most, maybe this move. This is looking quite good. So I'm calculating h5, take, rook a1. I'll win a7. We do get that, so anything better? I mean, probably queen g3 works, but I like the endgame. If rook takes, I take the pawn immediately. Do have to watch out for rook d2. That move is the only way to defend. Okay, as long as I stay focused and don't make any terrible moves, should be okay. The king wants to come to e2. Rook comes to d3. Play rook b3 first. Up a lot of time here. Yeah, this move. Oh, there's almost some mating idea. Take there. h4. Let's just take. That I forgot about. Huh. It's not simple. I think I should just start pushing the c-pawn. Okay, let's go. Title Tuesday complete. Final score 6.5 out of 11. I finished with like kind of my average Title Tuesday score. So the cow opening didn't really slow me down too much. And I gained rating too, so maybe I have to rethink my opening choices going forward in the future. Big thanks to Anna Kramling for the inspiration and the meme opening. I'll probably put this whole thing on YouTube, so if you're watching in the future on YouTube, let me know what sort of things you want to see me do in future Title Tuesdays. Because maybe I'll have different themed Title Tuesdays. Like maybe I'll do one where I play only gambits. Because it's fun to test out new things against title players. And yeah, I think there's like, even though this was like going into it as mainly purely entertainment, I think there's definitely some instructive takeaways as well.